Title: Surviving an Allosaurus encounter. What would you do? The first thing you notice isn't the size or the teeth, it's the smell. Like old leather and damp earth. You freeze. 30 yards away, an Allosaurus has just locked its eyes on you. You've been hurled 150 million years into the past, into the late Jurassic, and the apex predator of this world has you in its sights. To survive, you can't rely on movie myths. You have to understand the creature that's hunting you, its strengths and, more importantly, its weaknesses. Your life depends on what you do in the next 10 seconds. Know your enemy, the Allosaurus. Let's get the terrifying stats out of the way. The Allosaurus before you is a 2 to 4 ton wall of muscle, stretching 28 feet long. Its huge head holds dozens of large, serrated teeth, like curved steak knives made for ripping flesh. But here's a critical clue. Unlike a T-Rex, the Allosaurus had a surprisingly weak bite for its size. It didn't kill by crushing bone. Paleontologists believe it used a slash and tear attack. It would swing its powerful neck down like a hatchet, using its top jaw to inflict massive, bleeding wounds. Its three-fingered arms, tipped with sharp claws, would hold prey still while its mouth did the devastating work. On top of that, CT scans show it had an incredible sense of smell and hearing tuned for low-frequency sounds, making it a perfect tracker. The first rule of survival: what not to do. Your adrenaline-flooded brain is screaming at you to do one of two things: run or play dead. Both will get you killed. Let's start with running. Biomechanical models estimate Allosaurus could hit speeds over 30 miles per hour. You are not outrunning this creature in open ground. The second you turn your back, you flip its predator switch and the chase is on. So, what about playing dead? This tactic might work on some modern predators, but Allosaurus was also an opportunistic scavenger. A motionless body on the ground doesn't look inedible, it looks like an easy meal. Playing dead is just an invitation for it to start poking you with those serrated teeth. You must override your primal fear with paleontological knowledge. Section 3. A Survivor's Guide to the Jurassic. Here's what you should do. Your survival plan has two parts. Avoid detection and use the environment. First, freeze. Don't move a muscle. Its vision is triggered by movement, so become the most boring rock it has ever seen. If it hasn't charged, it might be cautious. This is your chance. If it glances away, don't run. Back away slowly and deliberately toward the nearest dense cover. If that fails and the Allosaurus approaches, use the environment. Make yourself a pain to hunt. That 28-foot-long body is a liability in the right setting. Get into a dense forest with tightly packed trees. Weaving between large trunks will slow it down and might persuade it to find an easier meal. No forest? Look for high ground or tight spaces. Allosaurus couldn't climb sheer rock faces. Scramble up a steep cliff or find a narrow crevice too small for its huge skull to fit through. The goal is to make the chase so annoying and energy draining that it gives up. The last resort: imagine the worst, you're cornered. No cover, nowhere to run. A direct fight is almost certainly fatal, but you have to try. Your goal is to be a porcupine, a difficult, painful meal. Make loud, strange noises. Yell. Throw rocks, your backpack, anything you have. Aim for its head, specifically its eyes and snout. A lucky hit might not cause serious injury, but it could startle it, buying you precious seconds. Remember its hatchet-like attack. It has to bring its head down to you. If you have anything, a rock, a sharpened stick, your targets are the soft, vulnerable areas. The eyes, the nostrils, or the inside of its mouth. This isn't about winning. It's about causing unexpected pain and making it hesitate. Conclusion in CTA. Surviving an Allosaurus is a battle of nerve against instinct. You don't run. You don't play dead. You become a statue. You use the landscape as a shield, turning the predator's size against it. In the late Jurassic, your greatest weapon isn't a weapon at all, it's your mind. By understanding the biology of this hunter, you might just live to tell the tale. So, I'll ask you again. Be honest. If you were 30 yards from an Allosaurus, what would you really do in those first 10 seconds? Let me know down in the comments.